Hey there, I'm Paul. I'm one of the co-founders of Coleap and excited to run you through our product today. So what does Coleap do? Coleap helps course creators to create, sell, and run cohort-based courses without any of the operational headaches. We do this by building a lot of AI-driven tools that just make it super simple to set up and run those courses. So let's just jump in. So what we've learned in the past is that the easiest way to actually validate if you want to do a cohort-based course is just ask your learners and ask your audience, and it really de-risks the way you can build these courses. So if you jump in, you can either connect your YouTube account if you're a YouTuber, or you can just manually pick a topic that you're interested in teaching. So for example, how to create um, viral YouTube videos. What we do with that is we automatically create a survey for you that you can then share with your audience or share with potential learners just to understand what they're interested in and if the topic you're thinking about really resonates with them. So we generate a survey for you quickly. This will take a second, so let me just pause the video. Here we go. So we create a survey for you that just helps you understand like what really are the pain point of your audience and what really are they looking to learn. You can of course edit all of these questions, add additional ones, and so on. And then you can customize this before you send it to the audience. Um, So you can message your audience, upload a logo. Let's upload the logo of Coleap for now, and then also choose a color. And what this does is it just generates a super simple survey that you can send to your audience. Here we go, so they can fill it out, and so you can really understand what are they really looking for, what are they learning. You can see the results here, and all these results will then be put into a learning path generation. So what your audience is really looking for, we will then turn into an outline of a curriculum. It says not enough data yet because obviously nobody has filled it out yet, but we can still give it a go. So we select the cohort, we select the start date, so today, and then we can generate a learning path. Let me just pause the video again because this will take a few moments. And here we go. It creates a first draft of a learning path with different sections. So for example, understanding viral video, content creation strategies. A learning path consists of different learning blocks in those sections. So you can have a content block, but you can also have a live session block. So create videos either with our built-in video conferencing system or by integrating with Zoom. And you can create like milestones or projects that really get people to apply it. But let's actually have a look what this looks like from a learner perspective. That's easier. Just as a last note here, you can of course also change the color scheme here. You can change the video meeting providers. You can change the language. You can integrate this with all your existing tools like Zoom, Google Calendar, and Zapier. And this is the wrong one. And you can also edit as many learning blocks as you want. And we take care, for example, for live sessions of all things regarding calendar invites and actually management of the people that are there and tracking who shows up and so on. But let's actually see what this looks like on the learner side. Here we go. So this is what a learner can see when you actually set up one of those cohort-based courses. So at the core of it is the learning path that we've just seen. So you can see here the different content blocks where you can embed videos and anything that you want really in a Notion style editor. You can also self-host the content or link to YouTube or Vimeo or whatever you want. There's also what we said before, which is a live session block and what we call these milestones. So these milestones are really step-by-step guides that allow learners to take what they've read in the content block or what they heard in a lecture and really apply it. So you can add templates here, you can ask them to submit something, you can have optional steps, and you can also provide a rubric that allows them to see what's really important, also with multiple choice questions. And this can then also be used by the community because cohort-based courses are all about community. So let me just show you how the community comes in. Once people submit one of those projects, they can immediately share it to the community. And as a community member, I get a notification that someone else has shared a project. I can see what they've done. I can give them feedback in a very structured way, as we've seen before, and and I can also see what other people have said, right? So I can look at feedback from the others, and this really makes the community interaction less awkward because it's guided in a guided way around the learning. But of course, there are also more unstructured ways of interaction with the community. On the one hand, people can share their profiles, they can share their introductions, and then there are also spaces like interface where they can just share resources, share GIFs, or whatever they want really. You can set up either those spaces as many as you want for your cohort, or also for the entire community once you have more cohorts ongoing. And you can also, like, obviously there are direct messages and group messages, and things like a community directory, but also an AI assistant where you can ask questions about all the content, and it actually points you answers the question and points you to the right resources. So now let's talk about how you can actually sell those courses. We make it super simple for you to sell those courses by just setting up a quick application form, where you can ask them a couple of questions if you want to, and they can apply directly to your course. This is what it looks like. People can just go for a flow, create an account, and then we take care of all things payments and invoicing, so you don't have to. Um, we make it very simple for you to keep track of how many people applied, how many people have been accepted if you want to manually approve them, and how many people paid, and how much revenue you've actually made. We also make it super easy for you to automate all the things regarding emails and communication with applicants. So you can set up emails for each of the statuses in the CRM, and you can just also brand this to your own liking. And then the final point is, of course, while you run it, we also make it super easy. And let me show you where there are actually people in there. We make it super easy for you to keep track of all the people in the course, if they completed certain sections, or if they completed certain block, if they showed up to calls, and also what feedback they have provided you. So awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this is helpful. If you have any feedback or questions, reach out to me directly. Let us know. And yeah, excited for you to try it out. Thank you so much.